13 secretaries, 14 assistant secretaries, 2 new divisions. Chief Secretary Farley warns contractors, deliver or step aside. Opposition outraged over $3,500 driver's license penalty and 2026 migrant registration drive off to early start. Good evening. I am Kristen Salandi and you're locked into the Tobago Updates television news for Monday 26th of January 2026. Now to a top story. A historic day for the Tobago House of Assembly as the island's new Executive Council was sworn in. The ceremony follows a major legal amendment allowing for the largest cabinet in the island's history. Here's a recap of today's appointment of secretaries and assistant secretaries by Chief Secretary Farley Auguste at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Office of the Chief Secretary. Megan Morrison, Secretary, with Nigel Tate as Assistant Secretary. Health and Wellness. Dr. Faith Brebner, Health Secretary and Deputy Chief Secretary. There is no Assistant Secretary. Legal Affairs, New Division. Councillor Adana Joseph Wallace, Secretary. There is no Assistant Secretary. Finance, Trade and the Economy. Councillor Petalan Roberts, Secretary. Colonel Alexis, Assistant Secretary. Strategic Planning and Development, New Division. Trevor James, Secretary, with no Assistant Secretary. Food Security. Wayne Clark, Secretary. CPEP now falls under this division and has no Assistant Secretary. Environment, Climate, Resilience and Energy. Darren Henry, Secretary, with no Assistant Secretary. Public Infrastructure and Transport, first female to head this division. Natisha Charles Panton, Secretary, with no Assistant Secretary. Youth, Empowerment and Sport. Keegan Dinoon, Secretary, also with no Assistant Secretary. Community Development and Social Protection. Ian Pollard, Secretary. Councillor Akel Franklin, Assistant Secretary. Housing, Settlements and Public Utilities. Ricky Joe Field, Secretary. Tourism, Antiquities and Creative Industries. Sorisha Hackett, Secretary, with Nikita Percy as Assistant Secretary. Education, Skills and Innovation. Orlando Kerr, Assembly Member for Roxborough Argyle, Secretary, with no Assistant Secretary. Chief Secretary Farley issued a firm warning to contractors, underscoring that a winning government contract comes with serious responsibility. He made it clear that performance, not promises or affiliations, will determine who remains engaged, as the administration prioritizes delivery, accountability, and results in the execution of public projects. Here are the details.
Chief Secretary Farley Augustine stressed that securing a contract is only the first step. Delivering is what truly matters. Contractors are expected to fulfill their obligations without the need for legal warnings. Once a contract is awarded, performance is non-negotiable. Failure to deliver will not be tolerated regardless of affiliation or background. And any contractor who falls short will be replaced by one who can get the job done.
It means that when you are successful in tendering for a contract, don't let we have to send you a legal notice because you ain't finish it. Because I can tell you, we don't see blue, red, black or green when it comes to delivery. If you can't deliver, you're out. And somebody else will take your place. But we want you to deliver. And so running the government means you have a role to play too.
Augustine made it clear that accountability and results will guide the administration's approach. Contracts are awarded on the expectation of timely and effective delivery, and those unable to meet the standard will be swiftly replaced to ensure the public's business is carried out without delay. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Public outcry is mounting today following the implementation of a sweeping new fee structure for driver's license renewals, one the opposition describes as a revenue-generating trap. With some penalties skyrocketing by over 400%, many are questioning if the move is about road safety or the state's bottom line. Our reporter Joel Green George has more.
In a move that caught many Trinbagonians off guard over the holiday season, the government has officially enacted a series of increases to traffic fines and permit renewal fees. For the average motorist already grappling with a rising cost of living, the numbers are sobering. Late fees for expired permits, which previously sat at a manageable level, have now been scaled to as high as $3,500, depending on the duration of the expiration.
The fee for that increases from $650 all the way up to $3,500. And the minister's assertion was that all of these persons would have been driving with expired permits.
Opposition Member of Parliament Dominic Romaine is challenging that narrative. Data suggests that not every permit holder is behind the wheel. For many, the permit is simply a primary form of identification required for banking and legal transactions. Statistics from the Ministry of Works and Transport indicate that thousands of licensing remain expired for periods ranging from 6 months to 3 years. But critics argue the state is failing to consider the exigencies of life or the lack of an adequate grace period.
A lot of people in this country hold driver's permits simply for the purpose of ID. Because as we know, there are a lot of transactions, a lot of businesses in this country that require the use of 2 forms of valid ID to be able to do business. And so if someone has 3 forms of ID, driver's permit, ID card, and passport, and the driver's permit expires, the person doesn't drive, they don't own a vehicle, why are we now forcing such persons to come and renew a license?
The timing of these hikes coincides with a sharp drop in energy revenues, with oil prices hovering around $60 per barrel, well below the budgeted $73.25. The opposition claims these draconian fees are a desperate bid to fill the fiscal gap. Furthermore, bureaucratic hurdles at licensing offices, including rigid proof of address requirements, have made timely renewals a challenge for many.
And I am of the view that what the government should have done from the outset was to have a grace period of probably about 3 months, let people know what the new fines are going to be, what the penalties are, and give them an opportunity to get their houses in order. And if after that 3 months they are still not in compliance, well, then perhaps you might have been able to argue a case. But based on the way that this was done, we think that it is wholly unfair to the average citizen.
As the 2026 fiscal year progresses, the debate remains. Is this a push for law and order or a penalty on the poor? For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green George.
Today, Monday, January 26, 2026, the digital gates officially opened for the government's expanded migrant registration drive. The Ministry of Homeland Security's migrant registration framework went live today, launching 4 days earlier than originally scheduled to allow for a streamlined digital phase. Starting this morning, all undocumented immigrants, not just Venezuelan nationals, are required to log on to migrantregistration.gov.tt to begin the process. When Tobago Updates checked, the online portal was ready for registrants from pre-dawn hours. The ministry has stated that the site will remain open until February 25th, preceding mandatory in-person vetting at 4 national stadiums after Carnival. Adult applicants face a $700 registration fee and must provide fingerprints and health records. Officials emphasize that while this is a legal pathway to work until December 31st, failure to register carries the risk of immediate deportation. Up next, Chief Secretary's School Art Competitions Piaco exhibit. Stay with us.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade, for the court Tobago, says, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is carnival.
Hey, it's you. Come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Steven to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Thanks for staying with us. From a 2-month stint in the halls of Tobago Scarborough Library to the bustling atrium of the Piarco International Airport, a new wave of Tobagonian identity is on full display. Young talent from several Tobago secondary schools is now greeting international travelers as the Chief Secretary's art exhibit crosses the waters. Here is more.
Travelers passing through Piaco are being met with a striking visual Tobago greeting this week. The 12th annual Chief Secretary Secondary Schools Art and Film Competition has officially moved its exhibition to the nation's main gateway. Under the theme, To Be Gonian, the collection features the top 12 finalists from 7 Tobago secondary schools. The pieces explore the raw pulse of island life, from traditional customs to modern heritage. Bishop's High School dominated this cycle. Jaden Matson took the top art prize for Get Your Goat Ready, while Rachel Liz Otley won the inaugural film category. Each top winner earned $4,000, with an additional $10,000 awarded to their schools to bolster creative programs. Chief Secretary Farley Augustine noted that the initiative is an intentional investment in the creative industry, moving art from a hobby to a viable career path. The airport's authority is hosting the display as part of a youth development partnership. The exhibition opened on the 23rd of January and will remain open to the public in the airport's atrium until February 27th. Jewel Green George for Tobago Updates Television News.
Chief Secretary Farley Augustine met on Friday with the Public Transport Service Corporation to address the chronic payment delays plaguing the school maxi-taxi program. Gathering at the Ho Choi Charles Administrative Complex, the Chief Secretary sat down with PTSC Chairman Damian Hayes and General Manager Patrick Gomez to restructure the existing Memorandum of Understanding. The talks focused on establishing a more efficient payment system for concessionaires, a direct follow-up to promises Augustine made in an interview last week. Education Administrator Janelle Williams joined the high-level session, which also looked beyond payroll issues toward a broader modernization of Tobago's transit network. Officials confirmed plans to expand the current bus fleet to improve reliability for the traveling public. The only question left to be answered is what are the specific timelines for the expansion of the bus fleet. Last evening, businesses were given a valuable platform to showcase their products and services at the ASI Business Expo held at the Shaw Park Food Hall. The event brought together entrepreneurs, innovators, and consumers in a vibrant marketplace designed to promote local enterprise and collaboration.
We did a business expo. It was our first one. The intention truly was to create an environment where most adventurous business persons could have networked, exhibit their business, and an opportunity for them to showcase what they had to offer. Our goal is to build on this. Even though it's the first one, we do have some post-mortem to take place, but more than likely it will be something that we'd hope to reintroduce in the future and make it bigger and better.
Expo featured the active participation of key stakeholders, including the University of the Southern Caribbean, USC, alongside several other supporting organizations. In total, 40 participants took part, representing a wide cross-section of industries and creative ventures. Attendees had the opportunity to engage directly with business owners, explore new products, and build meaningful networks aimed at strengthening the local business ecosystem. Last Saturday evening, the Tobago People's Party marked its landslide 15-0 victory in the recent elections with a Thanksgiving service at the Shaw Park complex. The gathering was filled with praise and worship as ministers delivered the word of God in gratitude for the party's decisive mandate. Here are the details.
Assembly member for the district of Bethesda-Lescato, Zorisha Hackett, reminded her colleagues that the call to public service is especially critical at this time. She emphasized that their responsibility is to the people they serve, noting that the sacrifices made and the commitment shown in carrying out their duties do not go unnoticed.
That this call to public service at this critical moment is important. Each of us carries a distinct responsibility, yet we are here united by a shared duty to the people. I hope you understand that our sacrifice, our commitment, and our readiness to work collectively is in honoring of the mandate so given to us by God first and the people.
Hackett urged her colleagues to remain focused, humble, and service-driven, stressing that leadership is measured not by victory alone, but by dedication to the people. She encouraged continued unity, integrity, and hard work as they move forward in fulfilling the trust placed in them. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The news continues in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation on Instagram and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We will be right back.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes for breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meats served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy, for queens who know exactly what they want.
Welcome back. The Central Statistical Office of the Ministry of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development has commenced a nationwide geospatial data update exercise as part of preparations for the upcoming population and housing census. According to a media release from the office, the exercise involves trained field staff visiting communities across Trinidad and Tobago to digitally collect geolocated information on every building, household, business, institution, and agricultural holding. The initiative supports the CSO's modern digital census approach, allowing residents to complete the census online through self-enumeration, with in-person follow-up for those needing assistance. Field work began today in selected communities across Trinidad, including Chamfleur, Manzanilla, and Kelly Village. Data collected in Tobago will begin at a later date. The CSO is encouraging public cooperation, noting that the information gathered will guide national development and evidence-based decision-making. The Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation congratulates the Tobago Combined team for an outstanding second-place finish at the 2026 National Limbo competition held last night at the Carnival Village, Queen's Park, Savannah. In a thrilling and high-energy performance, Tobago Combined captivated the audience with dazzling moves, incredible flexibility, and flawless teamwork. Their routine highlighted the skill, strength, and vibrant spirit of Tobago's cultural heritage, earning widespread admiration from spectators and judges alike. The division praised the team for their discipline, creativity, and unwavering dedication, noting that their performance reflects the pride and talent of Tobago's performers on the national stage. The 2026 National Limbo competition was hosted by the National Dance Association of Trinidad and Tobago in partnership with the National Carnival Commission, endorsed by the Ministry of Culture and Community Development, and supported by the Tobago House of Assembly. The Tobago Police Division recently convened an ACP Senior Superintendent Conference, creating an energizing space for senior officers and ranks to reflect on their mission and recommit to high standards of service. The forum centered on unity, leadership, and the shared duty of safeguarding the island. Addressing the gathering, ACP Peer called on officers to strengthen bonds within the division, urging them to support one another and operate as a unified team. He highlighted pride in the uniform as a daily reminder to act with professionalism, integrity, respect, dignity, and excellence. Acknowledging the pressures that come with enforcing the law, he stressed that strict adherence to rules and regulations remain non-negotiable. ACP Peer also spoke warmly of Tobago's distinct character, reminding officers that policing such a unique island demands passion and commitment. He encouraged them to give their best to preserve Tobago's beauty and safety. Senior Superintendent Kirk reinforced the importance of credible policing, strong supervision, and consistent training, especially for probationers. He noted that early guidance shapes lasting discipline. With Carnival approaching, he urged officers to view challenges as lessons that strengthen both individual officers and the division as a whole. Her Excellency Nora bint Mohammed Al Kabi, along with UAE delegation, arrived in Tobago and were warmly welcomed by the Honorable Chief Secretary Farley Augustine. The delegation was accompanied by the Honorable Jerlene John, Minister of Works and Infrastructure, and Senator the Honorable Dominic Smith, Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence. Together they toured the historic Fort King George, an 18th century fortification offering panoramic views of the island. During the tour, the delegation gained insight into Tobago's rich history, culture, and heritage, highlighting the importance of preserving and celebrating the island's unique landmarks. The visit combines strategic high-level discussions with meaningful cultural exchange, further strengthening the bonds of friendship, cooperation, and mutual respect between the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago and the United Arab Emirates. More news and the weather when we return. Stay with us.
Courts is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Courts Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Courts Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
You come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Steven to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about them. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla? I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two, better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Tobago. It's Carnival. The vibe. The event space, formerly known as Shade, for the Court Tobago. Said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. From hard-hitting social commentary to songs born in the quiet moments of inspiration, Tobago's Calypso voices are resonating far beyond the island. On the national stage of the 2026 National Calypso Queen competition, 2 Tobagonian women are using melody and message to tell stories that reflect both the challenges and the spirit of their communities. More in this report from Martina Renales Salazar.
Tobago's voices are making their mark on the national stage as Calypsonian Giselle Fraser showcased her talent at the semi-finals of the 2026 National Calypso Queen competition. Her song addresses pressing social issues, highlighting the challenges of youth violence, the impact of weak parental guidance, and the struggles faced by children growing up in difficult environments.
Everything that we see in society today, the school violence, the lack of parental involvement in terms of their support with children going through that system and thing. And it showcases whereby no matter what the minority would do in terms of bringing up children, sometimes you find that the stray ones, the ones who are on the street, the ones who are on the block, consume after a while the parents are not strong.
Tobago's Calypsonian Rosalind Reed Haynes, also competing in the National Calypso Queen Competition 2026, revealed her song Calypso Calling Me came to her almost spontaneously.
The name of my song is Calypso Calling Me. I'm not interested in Calypso, but okay, what I tell you, you keep calling me. And what I will say about this song is that I went to sleep and wake with the melody and some of the lyrics. So I got up, moved to my living room, and write a 2-verse and chorus of that calypso. So there was nothing really to say that inspired me to do it. It just came to me.
Both the Tobago Calypsonians have advanced to the finals of the 2026 National Calypso Queen competition, with Giselle Fraser placing 6th for her powerful rendition of No Village Can't. Their performances highlight not only exceptional talent, but the depth, creativity, and social consciousness of Tobago's cultural voices. Tobago's creatives continue to represent the island with pride, passion, and purpose on the national stage. Martina Renales Salazar reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
The General Contractors Association of Tobago, or GCAT, has successfully hosted its first general meeting, reaffirming its commitment to advocating for Tobago's contractors and the local construction sector. In a media release, the meeting highlighted the critical challenges facing the industry, including a decline in work and limited access to sustainable development opportunities. GCAT emphasized the need for fair and equitable treatment for all contractors, particularly Tobago-based professionals, while building capacity and strengthening operational readiness across the sector. Through training, technical support, and professional development, GCAT aims to enhance compliance with industry standards, improve project management, and increase competitiveness, ensuring contractors can successfully execute projects and contribute to national and regional development goals. Members also called for projects tied to Tobago's development to prioritize local contractors, underlining the importance of Tobagonian playing a central role in shaping the island's economic and social future. GCAT continues to engage stakeholders and policymakers to support, empower, and advance Tobago's construction industry. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service has advised that fair conditions with a gentle breeze are expected tonight across Trinidad, Tobago, and the remainder of the Lesser Antilles, with the odd brief shower possible. Tomorrow will be predominantly sunny and breezy to windy, though isolated brisk showers may occur at times, especially near showers where gusty winds are likely. A moderate concentration of Saharan dust is expected in the coming days, and sensitive persons are advised to take precautions. Overnight temperatures are forecast to fall at around 22 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 24 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, while daytime temperatures are expected to rise at about 31 degrees Celsius at Piarco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with heat index values near 34 degrees Celsius and 33 degrees Celsius, making conditions feel hot. Marine conditions will be moderate, becoming moderate to rough elsewhere. Open waters will see waves between 2 and 2.5 meters, increasing to 2.5 to 3 meters, while sheltered areas will experience seas near 1 to 1.5 meters. Mariners should exercise caution. Sunrise is expected at 6:29 with sunset at 6:08. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a good night, but before we go, let's recap the headlines. 13 secretaries for assistant secretaries, 2 new divisions. Chief Secretary Farley warns contractors, deliver or step aside. Opposition outraged over $3,500 driver's license penalty, and 2026 migrant registration drive off to early start.